Hey up me ducks, Chelsea here at Studio Simli, and today we are building my first micro home. I've not done a micro home before. I decided to go medium wall height because I thought the extra height might make it feel a bit bigger. I think it worked, but you'll see as the build's going along. I'm making it 2-storey, and as with all the builds you've probably seen on micro homes, the stairs are outside. There's absolutely nothing I could have done to put the stairs inside, but I love how this one turned out. I am really pleased with it. It took me a few days to get this filmed because I did the actual building a few days ago. I furnished it and it was all finished and lovely, but that left me with a lot to landscape and stuff, and I just didn't have the time to do it. So I've done that today, and I was so excited about how it turned out that I just had to get this video edited so I can get it up to show you guys, because I absolutely love it. Don't know what I think I'm doing with the stairs here. We all know where they're going to end up. There we go. Final position. You'll see this video is a little bit longer than my last few. Not by a lot, it's only a minute or two longer, but I tried really hard to cut it down, but I'm not sure what you want to see. I kind of think that it's important not to cut too much out, because it took me ages, and I want you to appreciate that it took me ages to do this. I think speed builds are all well and good, but people need to remember that I did not build it anywhere near as quickly as it seems to come together in the video. Right, so we're on to doors and windows now. Originally I was trying to find a single tile door for the upstairs, but I just couldn't find one that worked. So we've gone for the same door upstairs and downstairs. So I recently added captions to my videos. I haven't made the captions, I let the internet determine what I'm saying. And as a fairly northern Nottinghamshire lass, I realise that it often does not understand what I'm talking about. So I've noticed that for my intro, it says aqueducts. Aqueducts. Not sure why I'd be saying aqueducts. But what I'm actually saying is "Hey up me ducks." That's because I'm from North Nottinghamshire, and for some reason we say that round here. So, "Hey up me ducks." It's nice to see you. It's just a greeting. I don't think you're actually a duck, don't worry. I'm adding some of the sort of wall leaves. Wall leaves. Very technical term there, Chelsea. Well done. To the outside, on all sides, because I just think it looks cool and it fills up the space, makes it look a bit less boring. And then I'm trying to add some columns in because I want it to look like it would actually stand up in real life. As cool as it is that those stairs are floating, that's not safe, surely. So just adding columns in. I'll put little lights in those later on, and they look really cute, so you'll see that, but not for a while yet. I'm hoping to get this video up on my channel today, so that's Sunday, for anybody wondering what day it is for me. So, assuming I do get it up on Sunday, how's everybody's weekend been? I hope you've had a good one. This is the bit where I try and extend it, because prior to this weird little bump out edition, the micro home only had 30 tiles, and I can have up to 32, so I thought I'm having 32, because that is not a lot of tiles for a full home. And then I realised I needed to roof it, and it looked a bit weird. Trim. Oh, I found out recently that there's another simmer I talked to on Twitter, Island Simmer. Hey girl! And apparently my weird green and yellow 2-storey townhouse inspired her to make her own build, which I'm sure was much better than my original 2-storey townhouse, because that thing was awful. The only way I can see that inspired anyone was like, I can make that better. Surely I can make that better. Chelsea did a terrible job. I'm really not pleased with how that build turned out, but I think it's mostly because it's not what I planned on doing. Like, it's not that bad, but every time I look at it, it just annoys me because I wanted it to be so colourful. And I guess it is, it's green and yellow, but that's not what I envisioned at all. Trying to make the kitchen space work now. As you can see, I've used one of the mini fridges. I think that one's from Discover University. And then I'm trying to figure out how to make the cabinets work. This is not how the cabinets end up. As I say, with having gone for the medium wall height, I can get away with putting things super high up. It's not that realistic, because, you know, in real life she'd need some kind of ladder to get up there. Well, I would, I'm 5'4". Oh yeah, I think that's the final cabinet layout. And then I didn't like how it sort of separated between the kitchen wallpaper and the lounge wallpaper. So I'm adding some columns in and just checking that it's not glitching weirdly on the outside, because most of my builds do that and it really annoys me. And I don't know how to fix it, but on this case it worked, so I was really pleased with that. We're not adding any indoor dining space in here because it is tiny. Like, I can't do everything, I just can't. I did try, but this is the best I could do. At some point in the not too distant future, it occurs to me that I need a computer. So at the moment that feels super spacious, but it won't do in a minute. Although I don't think it feels as cramped as it should do, 32 tiles if I'm honest. But as I say, I did the whole build all in one go. And then I was like, yay, nearly finished. And then I went outside and I was like, no you're not. So, as I say, I finished that today. And I just love it. I'm really pleased with it. I feel a bit like I'm tooting my own horn, and I guess I am. But I properly love this build. Like, I've never tried to make something quite so small. And I think it's dead pretty, it's dead colourful. Still not the colourful build that I was envisioning when I built that weird green and yellow 2-storey thing, but beautifully colourful nonetheless. I'm a very colourful person. I originally put it that way, but it occurred to me that Sims are stupid and probably wouldn't be able to walk around that chair, which would completely block off the kitchen and the bathroom, kind of making it a bit pointless. I did manage to get a bin in the build though, and I feel like I deserve points for that, because 32 tiles. 32? It's not enough tiles. But you should get like all the lot perks with this one, so like double skill gains, double relationship gains. Like, your game's going to be so easy if you're playing this. And it's not that expensive either. I think in the end it's like 36,000 simoleons. So it's not a starter home, but like, you know, if you get yourself a job and don't go out much, you'll be able to afford it pretty quickly, because Sims can earn money hella quickly. And you know, if you don't want to do that, just motherload it. I did consider a blue floor, but it just didn't look right. It's a shame because I'm all about adding the colour, but it didn't work, so I added a rug instead. And onto the upstairs. I added a dining table to this balcony bit because, you know, we haven't got any indoor dining. Right, yep. Okay, just adding the dining table in now. And that's all I can fit on there, there's no space for anything else. And I love this bed, it's all mermaidy. I love the fact that there's some curtains that match it as well. But obviously due to the style of this build, curtains were not a thing that we could have, so. I know that technically the sim can't use anything on that little bedside table that's in the nook, but I thought it looked cute, and then it meant that I could fit a dresser in the actual room. I've used the Discover University dresser because it only takes up one tile. I thought the wood kind of matched. It's not quite the same, but it's close enough, I think. And then she's got a little light from backyard stuff. I've only recently got backyard stuff, and I actually do really like all the items. I think a lot of the stuff packs get a lot of stick, because obviously you can get custom content, that's free. I understand that. But personally, I don't like using CC in my builds because I upload them to the gallery and it makes it difficult for people to play in them in their games. And that's what I think The Sims is about, playing it. And, you know, if you download my build and it's got no furniture in it because I've used all CC, it kind of defeats the purpose of downloading a gallery plot because, you know, you've still got to do the work. That's how I see it anyway, like, as much as I love CC, and I do have some mods in my game. I use MC Command Center, obviously. The UI extension mod, because for some reason there was a glitch, I don't know whether it's still there actually, but I got the mod because there was a glitch in it, in the game, a while back, that for some reason made all Sims incapable of feeding toddlers, and all my toddlers were starving and getting taken off me, so I added the UI extension mod so I could just like click it up, and honestly it's been so useful I never took it out. I have another mod, I have some career mods that add in jobs that aren't ordinarily in there. And I have a mod that means that you get better payouts for the acting career because, like, acting should pay way more. Like, and even if you do as many jobs as you can a week, you don't make a decent salary. You might as well stay at home and write books. You'll make way more money. Right, and I think that's it. We're finally onto the landscaping. For some reason when I went into game today, it had deleted my sofa and my bed, so I had to go back in and put those in. It also deleted some of the greenery on the outside of the building, so I fixed that. Adding the lights in now, just raising them up using the 9 key, making them look like they're part of the column, because I really like that look. Now in with the terrain paint. I haven't actually enclosed the garden space on this one, you'll see soon enough, but I've left it all open, which I guess is a bit weird, but next door I've got a really big garden fence, and there is no house on the other side, so I think it's fine. But I really do utilise all the space on the lot, but it is a small lot, so if you were to put it on a bigger lot, I'm sure you could do more things with the landscaping, but I didn't, so I haven't. Sticking a mailbox and a bin in. Oh, and it took me so long to decide on plants. Like, honestly, you have no idea how much I cut out there, because I just couldn't decide what plants look good with this house. I think I got there in the end. It is fairly minimalist, plants-wise, although I do put some planter boxes in so she can grow her own fruit and vegetables and herbs and stuff. I figure somebody that lives in a home like this probably would. I did plan on putting solar panels on the roof because I forgot that they were a debug item, but I forgot about them, so I did not do that. Using the tree from Moving Out Stuff with the pretty lanterns in, and the koi pond from Get Famous. And lots and lots of terrain paint. I put a slight perimeter around it using terrain paint, but it probably wouldn't be enough to walk on. But I couldn't really do it any bigger because of how close to the edge of the lot it is. There you go, there's the planter boxes, 3 of the big ones on the back and 3 of the little ones on the side. And I added some sprinklers as well because who's got time to water their own garden? It's not a time issue, it's just I forget that I'm supposed to do it, and then my plants die. It's all a big thing, and I really recently learned that I could use the sprinklers in this way, and mind blown, honestly. I feel like I learned something new about The Sims like so regularly now, but it's just ridiculous. I guess because we get expansions and stuff so regularly, like it's every few months. Like I was trying to figure out like how many that is a year, but it's quite a few, man. Like I don't always get them at release, but I'm trying to so that I can get all of them, because I haven't. I've still not got the full collection. I am missing a couple of stuff packs, which I'm sure I'll get at some point, but I'm waiting for them to go on sale. But I think that like because we get stuff so regularly, it's easy to miss features in packs, and like birthdays and Christmas and stuff, I usually get like a few at the same time, and that guarantees that I miss things. Try as I might. Right, so we've had a little fire pit area in. I put a fire panel above the bin on the side. So we've got like a sprinkler system if there's a fire. I figure that house would be awful if there was a fire because it's so small, like you'd lose everything pretty quickly. Sims like to start fires. Right, so we're on to the finishing touches now. Fire pit area. I've added in a... Oh no, I haven't yet. There you go. I will add in a grill once I've finished fannying about with the terrain paint. This is sped up 4 times. Can you imagine how long this actually took me? Ridiculous. I also should be asleep. I worked a night shift last night and I'm working another one tonight, so I really should be asleep. It is 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And I'm here editing Sims videos because YOLO, apparently. Wow. That would be the first time I've said YOLO and it's like, what, 5 years too late or something. Never mind. I never said I was cool. I don't know if that'll work. Like, that seems kind of dangerous, putting like a light post in the koi pond, but it added a cute amount of light to that end of the garden. Just finishing off the lighting. That's it, I'm about done. Enjoy the screenshots and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!
you love me.